I'm Ben.
And I'm Tommy.
And we're reporting the news.
We are reporting the news.
We're talking board games, too, always.
Yes. But for now, we are going to be reporting the news.
Correct.
And we're just going to do this alphabetically because I felt like that was the best way to organize everything. And if I go out of order, I obviously don't know my alphabet. So, all right. So first up on the news, Australia is live.
Australia.
Yeah, I don't know actually how to say that. I'm just going to say Australia because I know I'm pronouncing that right.
Yes, that is correct.
Currently live on Kickstarter. They've already reached quite a few quests, as they are calling them. Basically stretch goals. They've already unlocked things like a solo mode, as well as they are currently working on a new board, like a different map that you can play on.
Which is a big deal for a game like this, where the map is the majority of the game. To have an alternate version of that is really great.
Yeah. Go check it out.
Also, on Kickstarter, currently moving into, I think, its second week, is Batman, Gotham City Chronicles. This is a game by Monolith, kind of a follow-up to the Conan game they put out
More of
2
a
years ago.
reworking.
Yeah, very much a reworking. But it uses the same basic system of one player controlling the bad guy and everyone else playing as heroes in scenario-based adventures. That's actually called an adventure mode. And it looks really good. They've got a lot of content. It is a Kickstarter exclusive game, so if you miss backing it, sorry.
Don't regret it.
Yeah.
But I would like to add on that I think that a lot of the stretch goals might not be as needed, but the versus thing, I think that is the coolest
the add-ons,
thing.
you're getting a lot of content with the base pledge. And so the add-ons are optional if you want to
They've got some cool like villains and stuff like that you might want to play with if you're a diehard fan.
Yeah, but you're getting, oh man, the stretch goals, tons of stuff. But yeah, the versus should be really cool. It pits you head-to-head, both with your own
villain dashboard,
allowing you to manipulate multiple troops in like a skirmish.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks really great.
Coimbra is making quite a bit of splash, at least to me. Maybe not a lot.
To the few people we talk to about board games, Coimbra comes up.
Basically, this is a same people that did Grand Austria Hotel, Lorenzo y Magnifico. Same kind of dice
really
placement.
Good, yeah, track record with dice.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, you're rolling dice, you're grabbing dice, claiming them, and then you're putting your little base on them and you're allocating them different places. But there are different colored dice, and the different colored dice affect different things depending on how you use them, but also the value affects different things. Yeah. Really, really cool. Really looking forward to this. Being put out by Eggert Spiel. I think this is going to be their first game under Plan B. So, super excited to see this one.
Yes.
Coimbra.
Keep your eye out.
Yeah. Also on Kickstarter, we've got a lot of Kickstarter stuff on here.
Kickstarter is really hitting a full stride right now.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of good stuff on there.
I love the beginning of the year because it's like Kickstarter.
Yeah, they're trying to do everything so they can get it out by the end of the year.
Exactly. Delos is our new sponsor.
Thank you, Delos.
Thank you. They make inserts.
Yes.
Okay, and they focus on 3 things: time, theme, and quality. Quality obviously being the materials that they use, theme being like how they design.
Which is really cool.
It really is.
I guess there's a couple other people out there who do something similar, but their stuff is really slick.
They're spot on with their designs and how well it ties into the theme.
And so what's interesting is they actually are an established company. They have a website where they're currently selling products, but they're adding new products to their line. Yeah. And that's what they're promoting on Kickstarter are those new products.
Exactly. And then the third thing, which I think is the most important thing, is time.
Oh.
Setup and takedown. Yep. So he was explaining this to me. I think it was Merchants of Venus. It has like a 30-minute setup or something like that. I could be wrong, but basically he had a setup where he could just set it up in a minute.
Yeah. It is really slick, well thought through designs.
Being able to take everything out and just set it up so quickly and have it ready instead of, a game that would typically take 10, 15 minutes to set up. I'd much rather only set it up for 5 minutes.
So really go check them out. They are definitely high quality stuff.
Yeah, and currently they have inserts for Dark Souls, Gloomhaven, and Rising Sun, which 2 huge games would be super great if you have them. And they're claiming, they're trying to attempt to get everything from the Rising Sun Kickstarter into one box.
It's ambitious.
Yeah. Go check them out.
Also on Kickstarter, Mention that Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. I've never heard of them.
Edge of Darkness. This game is about halfway through its Kickstarter campaign.
This made your top 10
This was
anticipated
on my
for
top 10
2018.
anticipated list. This was the, I'll say baby, of the designer of both Custom Heroes and Mystic Vale. This is what he started designing. This is what the card crafting system was meant for when AEG told him, whoa, let's put out a couple smaller things to kind of ease the public into it.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see what he came up with originally. There are 2 pledges, a $60 pledge, I believe, that is just like the standard game.
The base game.
The base game will be available in retail. If you want those added stretch goals, which there are quite a few, I think it takes a pledge of $100. But it looks like a very interesting game.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to classify it. It's almost like semi-cooperative worker placement, card crafting. I don't know. You'll just have to go look at it. Like I said, the Kickstarter's winding down, so don't waste any time.
Infamous, which we talked about on our last news segment, which we are going to try to make these a little bit more regular, by the way. So
we're just hoping. If you enjoy it, you're welcome. If you don't, sorry.
So Infamous is being pushed back till April. This happens sometimes with Kickstarters where they just want to make sure that everything's right and they don't want to, come out with a product that's not...
Which I appreciate.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd rather have something that's higher quality when they push it.
And get that hype train rolling. I'm looking forward to seeing what this is going to become.
Mm-hmm.
That's Infamous. Also, currently on Kickstarter is Mysthia. Mysthia. I can't say that. I'm not having fun saying that. I don't think anyone is
supposed to say that.
This looks nice. Nice artwork, nice looking minis.
Mm-hmm.
Really interesting looking mechanics, but I can't find out much about it.
Yeah.
Like the video on it didn't tell me much. The BGG site didn't have much on it. It was kind of basically
the game's as much of a mystery as the pronunciation of the name. Essentially,
there's hand management and area control.
2 great mechanics.
But it says, and I quote, "Time-tested Euro mechanics get a modern twist." So I'm interested to see what that means. But again, I'm hard pressed to find anything that shows me much about. It
looks good. It looks promising.
It does. It's got some, like I said, cool components and really nice looking.
Yeah. So worth checking out.
Yes.
No least.
Absolutely. Also, this is some. Yeah.
This made me chuckle when I heard it. Bezier, they're really milking this one.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually, after reading about this, I'm interested to see what this is going to turn into. Because it seems pretty cool. It's Ultimate Werewolf Legacy. Essentially, you die the first night. And you can't ever play again. You're out of the campaign. You're done. I don't think that's what it is. It seems like there's like families and stuff like that, and you're trying to work together to accomplish specific things. Interesting. And depending on what happens in one game can affect games later on. Which is kind of what Werewolf is missing, is some sort of overarching story, right? Sure. It's very simple. The werewolves come to the village and let's kill one or the other. But to have this story with families and this reason and this purpose behind everything, that does seem intriguing. Right, exactly. So I believe they said it's 16 games split up into chapters. You can just jump in and out of games, but it's best to play a whole chapter. Okay. Which I think is comprised of like 3 games, generally speaking. It's a lot of Werewolf. Well, I mean, you can play a game of Werewolf in a night, and it'll take multiple games, anywhere from an hour to 3 hours, depending on how big of a group. I did not see a player count. Also is intriguing. Yeah, so I'm interested hard enough to see. Together 4 people for a legacy game. 8 or 9. Well, and I think that's why this has that transientness that a lot of other legacy games don't have. Obviously designed by Ted Alspach, but also Rob Daviau. So if you couldn't guess, a legacy werewolf game was designed by the king of legacy and the king of werewolf. Promising. And there's also going to be replay packs available for purchase afterwards if you want to. That's great. Go through the story again. Cool. Yeah. Bezier, also very busy with a current Kickstarter for Werewolves Deluxe. Yes. I have the original version. Like many people, not a huge fan of the art. The new one looks great. The artwork's awesome. It extends the player count, adds new roles, which this game was lacking compared to some of the other werewolf games they've put out. What does it play? It's like 2 to 20, I think. 2 to 20. That's impressive. Right. When we said that last time, I was like, wow, 2 to 20. That's just amazing. Yeah. So a couple reviews are kind of going out, previews and stuff, so check those out. Upgraded components as well.
Upgraded components, yeah. And they even, this is really nice, they have a pledge where you basically upgrade what you have.
Right. It's
$10.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
or
$15 with
yeah.
shipping maybe, yeah. But yeah, you have the box, you have all the components to get just what you're missing. That's a really nice added benefit.
Yeah, and you can get that. You can get the deluxe edition for $25, and then there's another stretch goal. I don't remember exactly what it is.
They have like an all-in Bezier pledge and stuff.
Yeah,
like
go check it out. Go check it out.
There. Also, Whistlestop is getting its first expansion. That's supposed to be a whistle. That was a whistle. They probably didn't hear it. Whistlestop did really well for them. Bezier put this out.
Yeah,
I think it was a Gen Con release, and it's already on its third print run right now.
We need to get this to
really
the table.
Good. I know.
Freaking John. If John Goodman is watching this, oh man, I shouldn't have.
Name drop. Sorry, John. But this expansion is set in the Rocky Mountains, which is where we live. Kind of fish, right? Rocky Mountains.
I don't live in the Rocky Mountains.
That's like the mountains that run right.
No.
Yeah.
You just told everybody where we live.
Anyways.
Now paparazzi's going to come banging down our doors.
Anyways, Rocky Mountains, so it adds new stocks, new components, and a 3D effect. I guess the tiles that overlay or something.
Yeah. But
that should be coming out here pretty soon for pre-orders. And it should be a Gen Con release, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Pre-order for Reiner Knizia's next game, Yellow and Yangtze. This is a follow-up to Tigris and Euphrates. This uses hexes instead of squares. There's some new re-implemented mechanics or something, I don't know. But this is available for pre-order. There's also, I believe, for US pre-orders only, or Gen Con pickup. I don't remember which one it is, but you can also bundle it up and get another Reiner Knizia game with it.
Which he has lots.
Only a few, like a 10 or a couple 12
hundred.
Yeah.
But
that's available for pre-order at Grail Games.
Promising. Tigris and Euphrates is a very renowned game.
Yeah, I really want to get Tigris and Euphrates onto the table and see if this is a game that I would be interested in looking at.
Yeah.
Because I like Reiner Knizia. He does some good work. Lastly,
but not least, with the letter Z.
Yes, and if you hadn't heard this news...
What games start with the letter Z, Tommy? I don't own it, don't look. But
I'm trying to think of any other games.
I don't think there are.
Zolo.
Zendo.
Ooh, good call.
Not Zendo, it's Zombicide.
Not. It's Zombicide Invader. This is Zombicide set in space.
Simon, where will you go next? My goodness.
Probably somewhere with zombies.
Apparently zombies can live anywhere.
So this has some... I've done a little bit of research into this and looked up some interviews for this new rebranded Zombicide. And apparently they're introducing some new mechanics and some new kinds of tiles that are going to make it interesting gameplay. Also... A lot of the baddies are a lot bigger and harder to kill.
Of course, what would Zombicide be without bigger and worse baddies?
You're able to focus fire. So whereas before you had to kill them with one shot or whatever, now you're able... I don't know how it's going to work, and I don't understand it completely, but...
Yeah, their Kickstarters are pretty... I don't want to say underdeveloped, but they leave a lot of space to kind of finish development of the game.
Depending on how far the game design is. Apparently this has been in the works for a couple of years.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
Zombies in space, who wouldn't want to play that?
It looks promising. I'm super excited. Headed for Kickstarter April 10th with a 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Launch date.
Launch time.
Yeah.
So
and if you know Simon, their Kickstarter exclusives are very enticing.
Yeah, you probably won't want to miss it.
Start saving money now.
Start saving money last year.
Oh, oops. Well, too late. Yeah. That is exciting. That's
everything for the news. If you like this, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you don't like this, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And
so pretty much like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's what
Exactly. Definitely tell us what you'd like to see on the news.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy doing this. hopefully he enjoys doing this, and hopefully you enjoy getting a heads up on all the new stuff, which some of this isn't even new. We don't have the inside scoop yet.
No.
We're working on it.
We're getting there.
We're just helping you get the lesser known inside scoop.
Or be reminded of things you
already saw. Yeah. But thanks for watching, guys. And we will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.